Right at this breath, right at this exact microsecond in time, something massive just shattered in the invisible atmosphere surrounding your life. The heavy, stagnant air that has been pressing down on your chest for weeks has just ruptured. The spiritual realm is vibrating with a sudden realignment, and I reached down through the chaos of this world to grab your focus, pulling your gaze directly to my words before you could move another step. I disrupted the normal flow of your day on purpose. I bent time. I tilted your path. I caused your eyes to land on this precise message because a quiet danger has been operating in the shadows of your daily life, and I will no longer allow you to sit in the dark while snake bites are being planned against your peace. You have felt it, haven't you? A subtle, strange tension in your spirit. An unexplainable sense of exhaustion after leaving certain conversations. A feeling like someone was pulling invisible threads from behind you every time you tried to take 3 steps forward in your home, your work, or your spirit. You thought you were just tired. You thought you were being overly sensitive. You even blamed yourself, wondering if you were becoming paranoid or losing your faith in people. But I am here to tell you right now, your soul was not being paranoid. Your spirit was picking up on the divine alert signal I put inside you. There is a person sitting within your immediate circle. Someone who eats at your table. Someone who replies to your messages with smiles and praise. Someone who stands beside you when you celebrate a win, nodding their head and offering congratulations. But behind their painted-on smile, inside the deep vaults of their hidden thoughts, lives a cold, dangerous envy. They do not want you to win. They want the appearance of being your friend, but they secretly measure your height to see if you are growing taller than them. If you feel the truth of this spiritual disruption ringing in your bones right now, seal your separation from hidden deceivers. Subscribe to this sacred channel as a physical pledge of entering a new divine covenant, a dedicated commitment to walk only in holy clarity, leaving behind the pretenders of the world to step into my unshakable light. Let me tell you how this started, my child. Look closely at the history of this relationship. This person did not enter your life as an open enemy. Darkness rarely approaches you with a drawn sword, it approaches you with an open hand and a warm compliment. They studied your heart. They saw your purity, your willingness to give, your quickness to forgive, and your deep habit of seeing the good in everyone you meet. They realized early on that your vulnerability was their golden ticket. They positioned themselves as a confidant. They sat near you when you were going through hard times because your pain made them feel secure. As long as you were struggling, as long as you were asking for advice, as long as you were in the valley, they loved playing the role of the caring companion. It fed their ego to watch you fight uphill battles. But then, something changed. I began to lift you. I began to pour my favor over your ideas, your peace, and your path. I started healing the wounds you thought would stay open forever. I began opening doors that no human key could fit. And that was the exact moment their heart curdled. They watched your light grow, and instead of being inspired by my grace on your life, their inner world turned to poison. They began to view your blessings as a personal insult to their own life. When good news came your way, did you notice the slight delay before they smiled? Did you catch that quick, micro-expression of annoyance crossing their eyes before they forced out a compliment? Did you notice how they always found a subtle way to minimize your achievements, adding a little twist of doubt at the end of every celebratory moment? Are you sure that's a good idea? Don't get your hopes up too high. Must be nice to get so lucky. Those were not harmless comments, my child. Those were small drops of venom intended to weaken your courage. They have been quietly speaking down about your name to others when you leave the room. They drop tiny seeds of doubt in other people's minds about your character, hiding behind phrases like, "I'm just worried about them," or "I know them better than anyone." They tried to construct an invisible ceiling over your destiny. But they forgot one fundamental law of the kingdom: no human malice can ever dismantle what God has spoken into existence. The number 777 represents complete divine perfection, total spiritual revelation, and the immediate tearing down of lies. Type 777 in the comments below right now to lock in this spiritual standard. As you type these numbers, declare to the universe that every mask hiding near your life must fall immediately under the burning truth of God. Listen to me with absolute sharpness of mind right now. I am done watching you pour your pure heart into a leaky, broken vessel. I am done watching you share your sacred dreams with someone who takes those dreams and tries to bury them in secret dirt. My love for you is too fierce to allow this leech to remain attached to your soul. Write this timeline across your heart. Within the next 48 hours, the mask will drop completely. I am orchestrating a scenario that will force what is hidden in their dark spirit to spill out into the light. You will not have to hunt for it. You will not need to hire detectives or go digging through private records. My truth moves with sudden, relentless precision. In the next 48 hours, this person will make a slip of the tongue. They will reveal a slip of information they shouldn't know, or they will send a message intended for someone else directly to you. Or perhaps, a third party will suddenly bring you proof of what they have been saying behind your back. You will see a sudden, undeniable flash of their true face, and the illusion you held about this friendship will shatter in a single second. When this happens, do not panic. Do not fall apart in despair. Do not scream, and do not waste your precious spiritual energy trying to argue with them or demand an explanation. A person caught in deceit will only craft 10 more lies to cover the first. When the mask falls, accept the clarity as my direct love letter to you. Understand that I am personally cutting a cord that was draining your spiritual life force. What felt like a betrayal is actually my divine eviction notice to an enemy sitting in your inner sanctuary. Even as I speak these words to your spirit, a specific name, a face, or a deep intuitive gut feeling just hit your heart. You know who this is, or you know someone else who is currently swimming in a pool of fake relationships. Do not hold this warning in secret. Share this exact message right now with the person whose name just flashed in your mind. Be the voice that saves them from a hidden trap today. I know how tired you are, my sweet child. Sit down in my presence and let your heart rest. I know the deep, silent weariness that comes from continually being the person who gives, forgives, understands, and holds space for everyone else, only to be met with coldness and hidden competition in return. You have asked me in your loneliest moments, why can't I just find people who love me with the same purity that I love them? Why does it feel like every time I let someone close, they end up taking a piece of me with them? I felt those tears when they rolled down your cheek onto your pillow. I saw you sitting in your car after that social gathering, staring out the window with a hollow feeling in your stomach, wondering why you felt so lonely in a room full of people who called themselves your friends. Here is my answer to you. The reason you have felt that vacuum, that cold distance, is because I was deliberately stirring your nest. I was making you uncomfortable in places that were no longer safe for your spirit. I permitted that feeling of isolation so that you would stop clinging to toxic familiarity and start looking up toward my divine elevation. You were using your holy energy to keep dead connections alive. You were CPRNG relationships that I had already signed a death certificate for. You were defending people who were actively disdaining your soul. Today, I am freeing you from that heavy duty. You are not responsible for fixing people who use their brokenness as an excuse to hurt you. You are not required to keep your door open to people who bring poison into your atmosphere. I am giving you holy permission to let them go. I am giving you the peace to walk away without feeling guilty, without needing to explain yourself, and without looking back over your shoulder. I am cleansing your circle. I am sweeping the floor of your life so that only genuine, pure-hearted, loyal, and kingdom-aligned souls can take a seat around your table in the season that is coming. Look up at me now, my courageous one. Do you see what lies right beyond this unmasking? Do you see the vast, golden field of opportunity that opens up the moment this toxic weight drops off your shoulders? When this false friend leaves your space, a massive spiritual dam will break open. The energy you were wasting on overthinking, defending, and dealing with subtle drama will suddenly be restored to your spirit 100-fold. In the coming days after this 48-hour turn, you will notice a sudden surge of creative inspiration. Ideas will flood your mind so fast you will need to write them down day and night. Your physical body will feel lighter. The strange aches in your neck and shoulders that came from carrying unseen spiritual stress will evaporate. Sleep will come to you effortlessly, sweet and deep like a child's. I am opening brand new doors of financial expansion and creative freedom that this false friend was secretly holding back through their negative declarations over your life. People of true honor, high standing, deep integrity, and pure love are already being pulled toward your orbit by my Holy Spirit. You will no longer have to beg for loyalty or guess where you stand. You will be surrounded by people who celebrate your elevation with tears of real joy in their eyes. This is your hour of freedom. This is your moment of absolute clearing. Do not mourn the removal of a cancer, rejoice in the return of your full health. Step forward into these next 48 hours with a calm, unshakable confidence. Your king is fighting for you. Your guard is standing at your door. The mask is falling, the truth is rising, and your greatest season of peace, power, and abundance begins right now.